I'm begging you! I'm begging you!
Save her! Save her! Save my Elena!
Kyle, in the next life, let's not find each other again.
Alpha Kael returned from crushing a rogue pack in the Western Territories, bringing another Omega home with him. The Nightfang estate gates opened. I knelt at the front as his Luna, my knees pressed against the stone.
You're the Luna? Elena?
I didn't raise my head. I saw the hem of her dress and the silver bell around her ankle. Kael reached toward me. I thought he was going to help me up. He pulled the moonstone necklace from around my neck and tossed it to her. That necklace was my mother's heirloom, whatever. His riding crop lifted my chin. I met his eyes. He stared at me.
Not crying?
His mouth curved.
Not causing a scene?
I shook my head. My father and brother were locked in prison. Whether they lived or died depended on him. His hand dropped to the top of my head. He patted it, like patting an obedient dog.
Good girl. This is what Kael Nightfoot's mate should look like.
Years ago at the Northern Territory camp, he stood in front of me exactly like this, covered in blood, eyes burning.
I, Kael Nightfang, will make you my mate.
He pressed a wolf fang into my palm.
This fang is my claim token.
I wore that fang for 4 years, against my skin, until I stopped feeling it. The first night Kyle returned to the estate, I was expected to wait for him in his room. That was the rule. He finally came, held my chin, and looked at me. I forced a smile. He shoved my face away.
That smile looks worse than crying.
He turned and walked to the west wing. A silver bell rang through the night. The woman cried hard. I'd heard she already had someone in her own pack. Now she'd been given to the Nightfang pack to seal a truce. Of course she didn't want this. The next morning, he ordered me to come treat his wounds. The bed had already been straightened. A silver bell lay on the pillow.
Wild and untamed. But there's a certain fun in breaking them in.
I kept my eyes down and applied the salve.
Not like you. First night you were stiff as a board. No fun at all.
I didn't say anything. That night, my father and elder brother were shackled and taken to the prison. What did he expect?
I'm done with the medicine.
He yanked me back onto the bed and pressed down over me.
Don't play the noble act with me. When you were on your knees in front of me begging me to take you as my Luna, you weren't acting so high and mighty then.
His fingers moved to the back of my neck. They stopped on an old scar. He rubbed it slowly. I drew a small breath.
Look at that. Already reacting?
He smiled, careless, mocking. That scar, he'd left it the year he'd pulled me out of a rogue wolf attack. Now he used it to taunt me.
Open your eyes.
The tears I'd been holding back spilled over.
Humiliating, isn't it? Does it hurt your pride? You think you're still the daughter of Beta Daemon? Think you can still make that face at me?
I pressed my lips together hard. The tears came anyway. He lost interest. He laughed coldly and got up.
When your father and brother are being beaten in that rogue wolf attack, do you think they're holding it together as well as you? I can let them live, but whether they leave that prison cell or not depends on when the Beta Demon's daughter learns to satisfy me.
He moved to leave. I lunged and grabbed his sleeve. I grabbed so hard I lost my balance and rolled off the bed. My mouth hit the footboard.
I've been out of line. Please don't be angry, Alpha. The full moon is close, Kai. Can you let me bring my father and brother one meal? Just one bowl.
Kai. I hadn't called him that in a long time. At 16, Kyle was the youngest warrior in my father's army.
Kai. Take me out to run on the hills.
He used to carry me across the hills in wolf form while I laughed against his back.
Don't let go. You'll fall.
No, I won't. Kai will catch me.
I looked up now and tried to find even a trace of that boy in his eyes.
Just once. Is that okay?
He looked down at me for a long time.
Fine.
My eyes lit up.
As long as you teach that new girl to be just as well behaved as you.
I pushed open the door to the west wing. Ayla was curled in the corner of the bed like a trapped animal. The pride from our first meeting dropped away.
Luna, please, let me go. I was taken by force. I don't want to fight you for anything. If you won't free me, then why are you here?
He sent me to talk to you. Talk to me? To convince you to behave. To accept your place as his 7th mistress.
Her eyes filled with contempt.
You're telling me to submit to him? That's your Alpha?
Yes.
Are you out of your mind? Have you no shame? You have none.
But I do.
The slaps kept coming. I counted them. 3, 4, 5. That is enough. Enough to earn a visit to my father and brother. She tired herself out and dropped to the floor, face in her hands, crying.
Use this on the bruises. They'll fade faster. He likes to see women cry. But if you cry too hard, he gets bored.
She stared at me, stunned.
What are you trying to do?
Teach you how to survive. Is he a good man?
Who?
The one you loved back in your pack?
Of course he is.
How good?
There's no point telling you. You're just a bitter woman locked away in a big house. What would you know?
Ash and I grew up together. He'd ride with me chasing sunsets. We'd lie out and watch the moon and count the stars. You've never had any of that. Not in your whole life. I didn't always live locked away.
Before I was 16, I lived on the northern border. Snow mountains, open plains, wind you could run after and never catch. And Kael.
That year I wandered too far during a hunt. I got lost.
By the time I realized what had happened, I was trapped. A hostile pack closed in from every side.
Then what?
Then Kael came. He searched for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. When he found, a rogue wolf had me by the back of the neck. He had only 1 blade. He threw himself at them anyway. He pulled me out of those jaws. I'd lost too much blood. I passed out. He thought I was dead. He was crying as he carried me back. When he couldn't carry me anymore, he crawled. His hands tore open. His knees wore down to bone. He called my name the whole time.
Elena.
His voice went raw. He kept calling.
Elena!
He thought I couldn't hear him. I heard every word.
I was down for 3 days. The bite on my neck left a scar. He was down for 8 days. Dozens of wounds all over his body from where the wolves had torn at him. If he dies, I won't go on either.
What happened after?
I looked at the bruises on my wrist where he'd grabbed me.
After that, I married him and became what you see now.
She didn't move.
See? When a man loves you, he'll give up everything. His life even.
No!
But when he stops, that's all.
My Ash would never.
I didn't argue with her.
You can only run if you're still alive. Stay alive first.
Ayla was smart. She gave in. That night, the candles in the West Wing burned until morning. I sat by the window and watched the whole time. When the light came up, I raised my hand to my face. I was finally going to see my father and my brother. I changed into a pack servant's clothes and walked into the prison cells. A rat shot across my feet. The food tray slipped from my hands.
Rich house servants really are soft.
Don't! It's already ruined.
Ruined? Miss, in here people are worth less than dogs. When they're snuffed, they'll chew dirt and drink filth. Never mind food that hit the floor. If I spit in it, they'd bow and thank me.
I was shaking. My father and brother had stood in the brightest halls to receive honors. They had led pack warriors across the widest battlefields on the border. How could they be reduced to this? I gave the guard 10 silver coins and went in alone.
Father.
His hair had gone completely white.
Elena. Get out.
He turned away and didn't look at me again. I knelt for a long time. I knew he hated me for marrying his enemy, but I'd had no choice. At the border battle, my father had ignored my brother's desperate warnings and ordered a retreat and surrender. The defensive line collapsed. Kael took control of the warriors, rallied what was left of the forces,
Warriors!
and turned the battle around.
Follow me! Fight!
After that victory, he rose to become a new Alpha. Then he sent my father and brother to prison to calm the pack's fury. Our family, a bloodline of warriors for 100 years, fell in a single night. I found my brother held in a separate cell. He'd grown so thin I almost didn't recognize him, but his eyes were still clear.
Little sister.
Past life. Sister gave me cursed witch necklace. Stole my strength. Stole my health.
3 days from now, moon god altar. Her position's yours.
Last of all, they wanted my life.
Rafe! You will regret this! The moon goddess will punish your betrayal!
I'll watch you from the abyss forever, Rafe. Hello, Lennon. What's wrong with you?
Looking around at everything, I know the moon goddess gave me a second chance. But she's here again, with that cursed necklace.
This was my mum's. May it bless you and the Alpha King forever. Thanks for the gift.
But rumor is shadow witches make luck-stealing necklaces out of their mom's souls.
That witch reeks.
You lowly lackey! How dare you slander me!
Stop! Some Omega servant dares to defy me at my anquit. Seize her! 100 flaps, then throw her into the death cell.
That familiar hatred in his eyes. I know. He's returned from hell, just like me.
King. He's an elder council messenger. Insulting him defies the council. This matter must be brought before them.
Your Majesty! That's all lies!
The council will find out. He lies, I hang him. But what if he's not?
Tomorrow's my mum's death anniversary. Come pray with me at the Lunar Temple. The moonlight there's the purest. It washes away all the filth. Okay. Rafe, Leela, the game begins. I replicated Leela's curse necklace. Every single detail.
Who are you?
Just like you, I dragged myself back from the cliff of broken souls. I remember it all. You tried to expose Lila, the shadow witch. She nailed you to the rack, soul-eating curse, day and night. The second you died, power exploded.
How'd you know all this?
You're no lowly Omega drudge. Ancient Wolf King blood. Sealed in you. That pure-blooded fortune Lila murdered for, it was the moon goddess's coronation gift, for you.
Impossible. I'm trash. Can't even shift.
3 days from now, moonlit night, I lure Lila to Lunar Temple. She'll put this replica on me. Herself. Curse backflyers. You swap fates.
This vial will ward off the curse's backlash. She'll lose all her magic and fortune, reduced to an old, ugly, useless wreck. And you? You'll awaken ancient wolf soul. Shatter Omega slavery. Forever.
What about Rafe? The Wolf King hurled you off the cliff. Himself.
When you awaken, his stolen throne will naturally return to its rightful owner. Last life, we died too horribly. This life, either we drag them to hell, or we rewrite the Moon Clan's rules.
Fine. 3 days hence, Moon Temple, I await you.
Remember, this is our only chance. Win or die.
Elena is infected with shadow darkness.
She will unleash total ruin on the Moon Clan.
Elders, I found this prophecy slab in Lunar Temple's ruins. Plain truth carved here. Pure blood fated Luna is a doombringer. If the Wolf King won't sever the mate bond, invasion comes in 3 moons. Clan falls. Every Moon Clan member dies with her.
Destiny written in prophecy cannot be broken. We cannot risk the survival of the Moon Clan. King, Clan Iron Law, prophecy above all. Cut your feelings, sever mate bond with Elaine, now! Save the Moon Clan!
Ridiculous. Elaine, Moon Goddess is chosen. Luna, my only fated mate, not a curse!
Moon Goddess's will changed! Elaine, shadow corrupted. Forgot Northern Siege. Protect her. Enemies return. We all die.
Enough. I will swear a public oath to the Moon Goddess and sever my fated mate bond with Elaine completely.
Luna! King announced public oath, sever mate bond with you.
He never believed prophecies, only feared losing throne.
But he doesn't know. Wolf Clan law is fixed. Alpha severs fated Luna's mate bond. Clan fortune collapses. His powers shatter. No right to rule. Ever.